Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're diving into something that has totally shaken up the world of orthodontics. Clear aligners. Yeah, if you've ever dreamed of a straighter smile but just can't picture yourself with a mouthful of metal, then you're going to want to stick around for this.
I mean, it's a thought a lot of us have had, right? You want that perfect smile, but the whole traditional braces thing, maybe it's just not your vibe. Well, guess what? You are definitely not alone, and the good news is there's a really cool modern solution that's been a total game changer. So, what are these things really? Let's break it down. Basically, clear aligners are a set of custom-made, totally transparent trays. They're made of this special medical-grade plastic. You can think of them like a super high-tech, almost invisible version of braces, all designed to gently, and I mean gently, shift your teeth into the right spot one tray at a time.
All right, so let's get into the why. Why are these things suddenly so popular with pretty much everyone, from adults to teens? Well, a huge part of the answer comes down to how they stack up against the old-school approach.
Okay, check this out. When you put them side by side with traditional braces, the differences are, well, they're pretty clear. First off, appearance, aligners are practically invisible. Comfort-wise, you've got smooth plastic versus wires that can, poke and be really irritating. But honestly, the biggest win for most people is all about lifestyle and hygiene. You can pop them out to eat literally anything you want, no restrictions, and you can brush and floss like normal. That right there, that's a massive deal.
So just to sum up those major perks, they look great, or rather, you can barely see them. They're super practical. You can take them out to eat and clean your teeth. And maybe best of all, they give you peace of mind. You're not going to have those frantic emergency visits for a broken wire or a bracket that popped off. Huge plus.
But you might be wondering, how does this magic actually happen? It's not just a simple piece of plastic, oh no. This is a super high-tech, completely digital, and totally custom process from the very beginning to the very end.
So the whole journey kicks off with some seriously cool tech. Forget about those awful, gooey molds you might be imagining. Nope. This all starts with a super fast, incredibly precise 3D digital scan of your mouth. Then, from that scan, your orthodontist builds a virtual treatment plan. They can map out every single tooth movement, step by step, and show you the final result before you even start. How cool is that?
All right, so you've got your aligners. Now what? What's the day-to-day really like? This is where you come in, because it's a team effort. The tech is amazing, for sure, but it can only work its magic if you do your part.
If there is one number you need to burn into your brain during this whole process, it's this one: 20 to 22. That's the number of hours a day you have to wear your aligners. It's not just a suggestion, it's kind of the magic formula for success. Why? Because that gentle pressure needs to be constant to get those teeth moving.
And the whole thing is a step-by-step process. Every 1 to 2 weeks, just like your orthodontist tells you, you'll switch to the next set of aligners in your series. Each new tray is just a little bit different from the one before it, and that's how it keeps up that gentle push, moving your teeth just a tiny bit more towards that final, perfect smile. Okay, so let's talk about your daily success checklist. It's actually pretty simple, but these are the non-negotiables. Rule number 1, hit that 20 to 22 hour wear time, every single day. Rule 2, they only come out for 3 reasons: eating, drinking anything that isn't plain water, and cleaning. That's it. Rule 3, keep those aligners clean. You want them to stay invisible, right? And finally, please, 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 when they're not in your mouth, they live in their protective case. Not a napkin, not your pocket, the case. Now the big question, does it hurt? Look, when you pop in a new set of trays, it's totally normal to feel a bit of pressure, maybe some tightness for the first day or two. But here's the thing you have to remember. That feeling is actually a good sign. It's how you know they're working. It's the proof that your teeth are on the move.
Okay, so we've covered what they are, why they're so popular, and how the whole process works. But now we get to the most important question of all. Are clear aligners actually the right choice for you?
And we've got to be real here. As amazing as this technology is for things like crowding or gaps, aligners aren't a silver bullet for every single orthodontic issue. Some really complex jaw problems might still need traditional braces. And let's be honest, the other big factor is you. If you know deep down you can't commit to wearing them 20 to 22 hours a day, then this probably isn't the path for you. That's why talking to an orthodontist is always the first step.
And of course, we have to talk about the cost. It's a huge piece of the puzzle, right? The thing is, there's no single price tag. It all comes down to your individual situation. How complex is your case? How long will it take?
A simple, minor fix that takes a few months is obviously going to cost less than a bigger transformation that might take a year or more. It's all about how many aligners you'll need to get the job done.
So there you have it. We've looked at the incredible tech, what it's like to live with them day to day, and all the practical stuff you need to think about. At the end of the day, clear aligners offer this amazing, discreet, and flexible way to get a smile you love. But remember, success is a partnership between you and the tech. So the final question really is for you to answer. Is the future of your smile clear? Thanks so much for tuning in.